And I say it to my clients all the time. You can drink water till you're blue. If the milk not coming in, the milk's not gonna come in. So usually there's not much that you need to do, contrary to popular belief. There's not much that you actually need to do to prepare your body for breastfeeding. What I will say though is that the first step is believing that you can. A lot of moms literally don't get to breastfeed because they already start to doubt themselves even before the journey has begun. So believing that you are made for this, you can breastfeed, and your body can supply your baby with all the nutrients that they need is usually the first step. Most times persons think that if they have flat or inverted nipples, then they probably have to do a next step. I mean, in the past, they said that you'd use a Scotch-Brite and scrub the nipple and you'd pull out the nipple literally. There is nothing that you need to do prior to in order to breastfeed. One thing I will say though is if it is that you do know that you and your baby might be separated after birth, what you can start to do is to collect colostrum. However, you need to check with your gynae before doing so, because if it's a case where you're at risk for preterm labor, then that's not recommended. But outside of that, you don't need to do a thing else at all. Okay, so usually, and I've experienced this during my clinical rotation at the hospital, if you're at the hospital and your milk hasn't come in, and remember we would have said that, you know, milk coming in is probably the fluid, the transition milk, when you get seeing the white stuff come out. Milk comes in, like literally your milk is supposed to come in once the placenta is removed. For many reasons there might be a delay, for example if you have a C-section. However, one of the most common things that you'll hear is that you need to drink your water, you need to drink your fluids in order for the milk to come in. And I say it to my clients all the time, you can drink water till you're blue. If the milk not coming in, the milk's not gonna come in. The best way for the milk to come in is to remove milk. So the more milk you remove is the more milk you make, no matter what supplement or what food, whether you want to eat your oats, drink your porridge, drink your coconut water. The best way to get more milk to come in is to remove milk. In terms of foods and nutrients and supplements, what I always say to my moms is that if it is that you're breastfeeding, keep taking your prenatal vitamins. So you take your prenatal vitamins while you're pregnant, continue to take them for as long as you're breastfeeding, whether you've introduced complementary foods or not. And that's just simply because, you know, once a baby gets here, you don't have the appetite anymore, you don't have the time, or you forget to eat. But honestly, there is literally nothing extra that you need to do. You just need to ensure that you are supplying your body with food, because you're going to drop down. You just need to make sure that you're eating. There's nothing extra. And then remember we spoke about that loss of weight while breastfeeding. If you're going to munch on the sweet stuff and munch on the greasy stuff and the unhealthy stuff, it's going to stay there as weight. So just try to eat healthily, just supply your body with nutrients, but there's really nothing extra that you need to do. For example, if you're anemic though, yes, take your iron supplement, just special cases, but in general, you're fine. It's not that serious. Honestly, the baby will always be fine. You just need to make sure that you're taking care of yourself.